What's up, everybody? How's everybody doing out there? Is my sound? My sound's maybe the game's muted. Oh, it was muted. Okay. All right. What's up, everyone? Hope you're all doing well. Okay, should be good now. Forgot to do something. All right. But what's up, everybody? Magoo, what's up, Hunter? First one in here. All right. Whoa, 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 whoa. All right, we're gonna do a double because we got some touching super chats going on right here, man. Bushido Brown sending over that pound, and then we got David V also sending over buck. Appreciate both of you. Let me show my appreciation with a little double. Thanks, guys. Appreciate it. But all right, Bushido Brown saying, "Hey, beautiful, what's up?" Did David have a message as well? Don't see one. Guess that was just for the slap. And once again, thank you both. Leon Richards sending over a buck as well. No message. Oh, Leon, if that was an attempt at the slap, I'm so sorry to tell you, you're a bit too slow. A bit too slow on this one. Oh wait, you do have a message. BG needs Cole rank 3. Think about the prestige. Oh, trust me, I have thought about the prestige, man. I've thought about it. We'll check that out. Here, watch. We'll check it out right now. I was gonna say we'll check it after the tweet, but let's check right now actually. Prestige list. Okay, 6-star, rank 3. Cole Obsidian. That's right. He's 13th on the list of cosmics. And even at Sig 40, if we expand this a bit here, even at Sig 40, it's only 11,370. Too weak. Far too weak, unfortunately. Is not worth the rank up. So, yeah. If he had higher prestige, I would do it. But unfortunately, he does not. Tazus sending over 5. Thank you very much. Saying, love the Omega profile pic. Really happy you finally got Aegon. Thank you for both those. Also, thanks for giving Cole some love. He needs it. Man, you know, there's actually a lot of people that do like Cole. But yeah, always happy to make a video on champs that maybe don't get as much coverage. But yeah, man, thank you very much for the 5. Jackson Milliger, am I saying that right? Sending over a buck. Jackson, thank you very much. I don't see a message from you, but I do appreciate the support. Thank you very much. All right, let me get a tweet out before we continue on here. Tonight's tweet, it's gonna be a little bit of a sad one. If you guys didn't hear, dearest at Marvel Champions. R.I.P. Larry King. To be totally honest with you guys, I didn't watch a ton of Larry King. I didn't watch a ton of talk shows, except for I probably watched Conan the most. But then Ben Schwartz, like I really like Ben Schwartz. I think he's awesome. Just seems like a genuinely good dude, very funny and all that. And I saw some interviews that he did with Larry King, and then I watched a few more, and yeah, dude was really good at what he did, man. So that's what this tweet's gonna be, basically.
Man, love
as someone who often struggles to find the right things to say, I Always had deep admiration for those who make it look easy. No. So, yeah, man. Tweet. Dude made it look easy, man. Dude made it look real. Like, he was just always, like I said, I haven't seen a ton of videos. I mean, of course, he was around since before video was a thing, really, on radio, from what I think I know at least. But anyway, from the short amount of time that kind of knew of him, dude was legendary. I could tell. But anyway, Spalf sent over a $1.05. Thank you, Spalf, saying, "Hi, BG. Just pulled the 6-star Colossus. How much does he need the dupe? Also, what do you think of your renewed popularity on the MCOC subreddit?" Is there another post there today? Oh my god. I mean, it's just the Aegon memes, I think. Right? Is there another one? Taking a look now. I don't think so. It's weird, man. To be honest, it's weird. I don't know. It's it feels like for the most part, people have had really nice things to say, but it's still weird. It's almost like I'm a ghost. Like I'm in a ghost in a room of people talking, and like they're talking about me like I'm not there, and I'm just like, "Hey guys, I'm right here." So yeah, I don't know, man. It's very weird. It's very, very weird. Is all I could say. But anyway, for the most part, people are really nice, so it's not bad necessarily, just weird. David sent over another bug. Thank you, dude, saying I'm starting a second account because yes. Also, thanks for the slap. Thought I missed it for a sec and my heart almost fell. Mom said no beans for dinner. What? So I kicked her out and made beans. Well, hey man, I don't like the disrespect to the mama, but other than that, I understand. You do what you got to do to get the beans, so I get it. All right, let me get a let's get some energy dumpage going. Let's do a little bit of that. Let's turn this to uncollected. Yeah, let's finish this up. When Larry King went on David Rubin's show and took a call in the middle of the interview, it was the most alpha thing of all time. Rip Legends. Oh man, I didn't see that. I also saw that so I have I mean, I don't know if heroes is probably too strong a word, but I really admire certain people. Like I said, one of them being Ben Schwartz, another being Craig Ferguson, and both of those guys also really like Larry King. So it just kind of makes me think like, well, if these guys like him, then he's got to be a good guy, you know. But anyway, Leon Richards sending over a $1 saying read ASDF. BJ, I have a question. I have resources to rank 3 my Venom or Sim. Who would you pick in the situation going to Act 5? I would go with Venom, personally. I think Venom is... I think they're both good champions, but I think Venom is more versatile. I think he's easier to kind of fit into all the different situations you're going to find yourself in. Not only in Act 5, but into the variants as well. So you could rank them both up, but I recommend getting started with Venom. Oh, excuse me. Don't know why I'm burping right now. But yeah. Leon, thank you very much for the $1. Appreciate it, man. Rip! What's up, Rip? 705 saying, so, did you do it? Did you rank him up? Who are we talking about here? A certain one-armed wonder? Is that what we're talking about? Oh god, does this guy have... Is this Masochism? Who puts Masochism in a quest? Is it Masochism? It's something, whatever it is. I'll find out in a minute. But who would do such a thing? I actually didn't rank anyone up yet today. I do need to rank up a champ. But no one has gotten any rank ups today, so yeah. I don't think I'm gonna be ranking up Aegon. Yeah, I just can't do it, man. There's champs that are gonna get buffs. I only have one tier 5 skill catalyst. I'm gonna have 3 basic 6 stars to pop open after the Abyss, and then wait, I never answered the question about Colossus, did I? It just dawned on me. I'm so sorry. I'll get back to the Colossus question in just a moment. But yeah, if I pull someone else that I want to rank up out of those 3 basics from the Abyss, then yeah, I would regret taking up Aegon in that situation. So anyway, so sorry. I can't believe I glossed over the Colossus question. Ah, crap, and I forgot to check the note again. That's gotta be Masochism though, right? Anyway, Colossus does not need to be awakened, no. He benefits the most from his awaken ability in longer content. So if you were looking to use him in something like Labyrinth of Legends, yeah, I would say he's got to be awakened for that. But in just regular questing, he does enough damage and has enough utility in his base kit that I would say he does not need to be awakened. So... oh, Conflictor. Every 7 seconds, the next debuff activated on the defender is immediately purified each time. This triggers the defender against... okay, so instead of healing, they gain power. Other than that, it's basically Masochism. Got it. We're getting raided over here too, man. We got do we have a double raid going on? The laggy yeet raid, basically. Thanks, guys. Appreciate the raid. How far did you guys get? I was around in there for a little bit, but I think you guys were only at like room 7 or something like that by the time I had to go. So yeah, how far did you guys get? But yeah, thanks for the raid, guys. Twin the Myth sent over to saying, hey BG, you got 5-star Elsa as 5th 5-star. Thoughts? Great 5th 5-star, man. You don't hear a ton of people talk about Elsa, and usually the first thing that comes up about Elsa is that she's underrated. Mostly because people don't talk about Elsa. But she's good. She's good. She has a high amount of damage. I think one of the reasons why she doesn't get talked about as much as some of the other champs is because I don't think she brings enough utility necessarily to be talked about a lot for like the end game type stuff. But for your 5th 5-star, dude, you'll use her all the time. Right now you're probably going through content where you don't need to like ultra specific of utility to get by. So yeah, man, Elsa is a great pull. Thank you very much for the 2. Congrats on the solid pull. J Millie Rock sent it over 5 saying, yo, what up BG, who are your best champs to deal with Masochism? Love the viz, man. Thank you, dude. My best champs is probably Omega Red, and now that I have Ghost also handles it really well. Masochism, I think, is more about your technique than it is the champions that you're working with. There are some champions that work a little bit better. Like I said, Omega Red is great for it. Ghost is great for it. Storm Pyramid X is actually good for it. Oh, God. This Masochism or whatever it's called here is actually messing me up. There's a few others, but it's a lot about technique. Make sure you're good. Well, you know, it might not be that easy to pick up, but the reparry method can help you out a lot. Picking up the Despair Mastery can help you out a lot if you're using champions that have lots of debuffs that will eat the Masochism but won't heal the opponent as much if you have Despair running. Or, what was I going to say? Just trying to find openings without putting debuffs on the opponent too can be nice. So blocking and baiting out heavy attacks to get your openings, or just countering the opponent's special after they throw a special, dex it, and then go back in, you know, before they can recover. That type of thing. So it's a lot about technique. It's a very, very difficult node to deal with. Everyone has a hard time with it. So it's possible that, you know, might need to practice a couple things, or just come back with some stronger champs, or like I said, pick up the Despair Mastery can be helpful. But yeah, hopefully some of those things help, man, because it is tough. It is a tough node to deal with. But dude, thank you very much for the 5. Definitely appreciate it. You guys, oh yeah, Legacy saying Apocalypse turn Masochism off. Yeah, someone was saying that yesterday too, but I'm still kind of a Apocalypse noob. But okay, yeah, you guys got to 12. Forgot to swap in Quake when I needed her. Happens, man. Happens. BG, my girlfriend wanted to leave me because I have to switch my t-shirt every half an hour. What? I told her, no, wait, I can change. Tom. First, you don't get me any units when you said you're feeling it. Then, you tell jokes like this. What's going on, man? Boo, dude. Boo. Is that the B-Manny? What's up, B-Manny? Saying, yo, BG, just tuning in after taking our guys' money. Nice. Can you fill me in on how to counter masochism? Feel like I haven't heard much about it lately. B-Manny, you got it, dude. I know you're struggling right now to get through Act 5. I got you, man. I got you. You'll be uncollected by the end of this week, all right? Don't worry about it. What you want to do is contact Unit Man and see if he's up for the job. Now, I really do need to make a video about masochism. It's one of those subjects that always comes up because it is so difficult to deal with. So yeah, I should really do that. Maybe after the Abyss run tomorrow, I'll put a video together for masochism, showing some tips. All right, let me hit the arena. Let's do that. You don't deserve units, Tom. Well, that's just rude, dude. Hunter saying tweet BG. Oh my god, it's evolving. Plot twist: Brian the evil bald cap Grant has been controlling minds through the microchips in his beans. Why do I look like the Wicked Witch of the West in this portrayal of me? Feast on my patent pending mind control beans, Warlock. Hunter, what's going on with you, dude? Oh my god. Oh, man. All right. Anyway, let's go do some stuff. Let's get these milestones. Psst. Want to look at pizza? Oh, Star, I've been good, but yes. Show me the pizza. Is it in the feed? I don't see it. Yeah, tag me. Let me rank up the MSD. Has the damage, utility, and immunity, the whole package, plus regen. Dang, dude. Sounds OP. Nerf MSD. BG, should I take 5-star Guardian to rank 2 or 5-star Longshot to rank 3, both unawakened? Ooh, let me see. Hold on. Let me read this again. 5-star Guardian to rank 2 or 5-star Longshot to rank 3? I think I like Guardian more than I like Longshot. So yeah, if I were you, I would get the ball rolling on Guardian. Eventually take him to rank 3 instead of Longshot. You can go either way though. It's kind of personal preference, depending on what you need and all that. But yeah, I would go Guardian myself. That is the sexiest BG I've ever seen. Oh man, did the boop? Okay. I'm having a midlife crisis, okay? Yeah. Get off his back, guys. Okay. What do we have here, Star? Pizza Night thread from alternate Twitter account for your perusal. Okay, let me see. Is nigh and finished, so now I must help clean up the mess. The mess. That's the only issue with pizza. It's very magical, but if they could somehow clean itself up, it'd be even more magical. All right, mushroom pie, then classic red sauce, mozzarella, sausage, and salami. God, I don't even like mushrooms, and just looking at the bread. Oh man. Wait. Oh, okay. I was gonna say. I was like, what? There's only 2 pizzas? That's impossible. I've never seen Star only post 2 pizzas. When her family does it up pizza style, they make a bunch. All right, third pie is a leek confit. Am I even saying that right? Pizza my sister wanted to make with ricotta and olive oil and topped with arugula. No, it is not fully a salad pizza, even if it looks like one. I don't even know what to make of this. See, I just like to eat plain pizza. Fourth is a pesto and red sauce base with fresh mozzarella, peppers, and sausage. Okay. Sorry, guys, by the way, if anyone's trying not to eat right now because it's late at night, you're screwed. Oh no, it's always 6 minimum unless it's 1 deep dish. Got it. All right. Oh, look at the little baby slice. Okay, hold on. What is this though? Fifth pie is 1 I stretched, chopped, and cooked. Olive oil, garlic. I'm just gonna, you know what? I'm just gonna look at the pictures. I can't even. I don't even like these ingredients, and yet want to eat the baby slice. Last pie, red sauce and some pesto, mozzarella, salami, sausage, olives on half. God, it's just all so good. Be strong. Be strong. But yeah. Look really good, Star. BG, what time are you starting the Abyss tomorrow? I don't know. Starting the Abyss. Let's think about this. I will probably start around 1 p.m. I guess that's always my about starting time. And unless something crazy happens tonight, like I happen to pull Aegon again, I'll actually probably start on time tomorrow. The only reason I was late last time was because I was trying to edit that video. So can somebody let me know if the Abyss run is tomorrow? It damn sure is tomorrow. Yep. Should use my generic gem on YouTube Corvus, Karate Mike, or Hector 29. Karate Mike is YouTube Corvus? Dang, dude. Oh, I didn't know he had a glaive. Well, I mean, I knew he had a glaive. Wink, wink, you know what I mean? Alright, anyway. I would... Dude, how can I decide? It totally depends on what you need. Do you need... what's it called? Do you need tank tops? Or do you need to know anatomy? That's your choices. EG, what's your team for tomorrow for Abyss? It's going to be Aegon, Torch, Doom, Warlock, and Ronin. I think that's the team. I'll double check everything, but I'm pretty sure that's the one. Brian, there are kids watching. Well. BG gonna rank 3 Cole? No, man. No, I mean, I said it at the end of the video that I posted. Spoiler for people who haven't watched it yet. He's fun to mess around with, but ultimately, no. 5-star look is looking like Unzo's, with them being Terrax and Rocket. Dang. Hopefully, you get some better pulls soon. Insert sus banana face. Oh yeah, how does it look? I don't even know. Honestly, it was kind of I'm not really too good at making emojis. You guys will have to let me know. Does that look like a do you get the sus vibes from looking at this guy? Or well, I mean that's what he's thinking. He's looking at something that's a little sus. Yeah, I'm not that good at making emojis, so I do my best. Maybe one day I'll ask for help on them. Well, technically, people have helped make some emojis, but like the most of them I've created myself. But maybe one day I'll get people to or I'll ask someone to redo the banana faces or something like that. A wee bit big. That's what I was going for. Trying to make it big. Try to differentiate it from the others. Doesn't fit the whole picture? Oh no, well I mean that was intentional, like I said. I had it originally fitting the entire picture, but I was like, is it really necessary? It kind of just looked like the sad face. So I tried to go a little bit closer on the eyes. I don't know. You could change them, like the nice thing is on YouTube I could change them 100 times a day if I feel like it. On Twitch, I don't know exactly how it works, but I'm pretty sure they have to approve everything. So I think you have to like submit something for approval, wait for them to check it out or something like that. I don't know. So there's another thing that YouTube actually has over Twitch. Who cares? I don't care if I'm getting a debuff from you. What is this? An actual quest? Get out of here, Void. Beat it, man. That's the look I gave to everyone. Oh, Pixie Bell. He's looking at Man-Thing. BG, I just pulled a 6-star ghost. Whoa. Congratulations. That was awesome. He likes to play with his big old banana every day. I mean, every day that I can. Yeah, I mean, who doesn't? Am I right? Oh, I didn't gain my Furies because she was lucky. I should have held off on that. Oh well. That was a big old waste. Jeez, come on, Domino. Quit playing these games with my heart. It looks like a penguin or something. Yeah, I was thinking it looked like a duck or something like that. I don't know. I did my best, alright, guys. Did everything I could. Your next emoji should have MCOC YouTuber themes. One can have a tank top and Bronco beanie. One could be a drunk Canadian, and one could be a whatever Enzo is. Enzo is pure magic. Don't you ever forget that. I could do that. That might be tough to squeeze in a an emoji spot. Plus, I feel like that should be on the other channels anyway. Like Mike needs to have a tank top emoji, you know, for sure. All right, that's my cue. I'm gonna head out. Okay. Later. I just fully decked Green Goblin special one. Pixar, it didn't happen, dude. Fully dex is L1. What are you, Neo from the Matrix? GG, I'm planning on doing my first Labyrinth clear during your Abyss stream. Any tips? I'm using rank 5 Sig 200 Aegon. Honestly, man, you're gonna be fine. You don't even need tips. If you got a rank 5 Sig 200 Aegon, get him built up and have fun. That's all you really need to know. Try to push Maestro to his L2 when you get there. That's pretty much it, man. You'll be good. Gee, how do you feel about being the YouTube kingpin? The YouTube kingpin. I'm like a YouTube ant. Not the YouTube kingpin. What's up, last Sarn? ABG girlfriend said, since you started playing that stupid game again, you stopped paying attention to me. Or something like that. I didn't really hear. I wasn't paying attention. That's good, man. Yeah, you should. I mean, it's just haters out there, you know. You shouldn't pay attention to the haters. Chat-tacular sent it over 6. Thank you, dude. Saying, been a while. Thanks for the content. Keep it up, BG. Thank you, dude. Appreciate the support, man. Thank you very much. Yeah, you been lately? Been good, dude. No complaints over here. Oh, jeez. Okay, some complaints. Come on, man. Survive it. Survive it. No. Oh, I just got wrecked. These milestones. I'm not going to get them if I keep dying like this. Yeah, Chat-tacular. Thank you again, dude. Appreciate the 6, man. Get the 6 stars. Keep them rolling. Luckily, should have enough to cover it. Who puts Venom in the arena? Thank you, Taylor. Seriously, dude. Who would do such a thing? EJ opened my first 6-star and got Domino. Great first 6-star. I also have Rolk as a synergy for her. Nice. Should I use her or 5-star rank 4 Colossus? I have not reached uncollected yet. You're gonna use both probably, dude. Put them both on the team. They're both great. Like, I would probably still end up using Colossus more than I use Domino myself, but yeah, I would definitely put both on the team. I mean, I don't know, maybe you just have a bunch of other champs ranked up too or something like that, but I would try at least to put both on the team. Maybe you can't do it every quest, but... Did you really liked your race series video today? Make more of those? Alright, cool, man. Glad to hear you liked it. Hopefully other people liked it too. I'll have to do a little bit more of that. It's not always going to be in Realm of Legends, by the way. This first one was in Realm of Legends, but we can go anywhere, really. It doesn't even always have to be the same champion versus same champion. Explore other curiosities. See as time goes on. Really? Tagged me with the uppercut after I evaded the hard part. Alright, you butthead. Leon Richards sending over another buck. Thank you, dude. Saying, AppBG. Will you awaken 6-star Doom after the final Abyss run? I hope so, dude. Fingers crossed that I get him, man. It's not a guarantee. But yeah, dude. I have a Mystic Awakening gem. And it's got Doom's name on it. So yeah. Which of course means I'll probably pull Doom like the next day. The very next crystal or something like that. But let's take a quick little peek here. Some of these mystics might not be in the crystal yet, but we've got 29 here, so we can take away Unstoppable Colossus. Tiger's not in the feature, right? I think she was there last time. We take away Scarlet Witch and Magic. Hold on, 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, 5. Never mind. For some reason, never mind. So yeah, 1 in 24. Maybe slightly less than 24. Wait, is Dragon Man? I think Dragon Man's in the current feature, right? So maybe 1 in 23 chance. Well, not 1 in 23 chance. You know, the Nexus is gonna have 10 champions in it. Point is, it is definitely not a guarantee. How many SIGs do you have to put on Doom? I don't know. I probably only have about 25 of the class types once I open up all my crystals. And I don't know what I want to do with my generics yet. I'll have to think about that one. We shall see. Dark Stank Dungeon said over 5. Thank you, dude. Saying, I'm sure it's been asked, but what time are you aiming for the live stream tomorrow? The Great Grant. It's probably going to be around 1 p.m. ish. It's always oh, right, Immortal Iron Fist. I totally forgot about Immortal Iron Fist too. Out of that list. I don't think I counted him too. But anyway, yeah, probably about 1 p.m. I'm always a little bit late, but this time I think I'm gonna actually be on time. Don't think I have anything too crazy to do in the morning. So yeah, should actually be there. Does doing Realm of Legends help? Sort of. What do you mean help? Like, are the rewards worth it? Reward-wise, it's good if you overpower the content. Like, it's no longer the top content in the game like it once was years ago, where the rewards were like some of the best things you could get. Having you know, 4-star champions that you just get for clearing it, and at the time were actually good 4-stars and stuff like that. But yeah, like, you don't need to prioritize it at all as a progressing player. But whenever you feel like it's not too difficult for you, yeah, hop in there, clear it out. It's a good learning ground. It's a good, like, everyone goes there when testing new champions, because we just treat Winter Soldier in particular as just a big testing dummy. So you can go there to practice, trying to hold combos and things like that. Ryan, who is the best looking YouTuber ever? Or an MCOC? Best looking. I don't know. Panda Man Pete's got the long golden locks, you know. I feel like Rich the Man is quite the handsome fella. Maybe I don't know. PG, do you know an easy way to get 4-star awakening gem? I got void, so I kind of need it. Easy way to get 4-star awakening gem? Not really, man. You got one from Act 4. I think like the first chapter of Act 5, but you have to 100% clear it, I believe. The Supreme Solo Crystals, I don't know when you gain access to them, but the Supreme Solo Crystals is probably the best place to get awakening gems at this point. Side quests, I don't know if there's an easy one in the side quests. But the side quests often have awakening gems, or sometimes do. There are 450 people in chat. You can't read every comment. This is true. If someone's complaining I'm not reading your comment, there's a lot of people in here. GG, since you have these many units and 4th of July is like after 5 months, so why don't you just do Abyss tomorrow and day after that in just 2 days by spending units? Why? What do I gain out of it? Like, I may have to spend some units. In fact, I'm more than likely going to be spending units to do the final path. But if I could save, like, I don't know, 1,000 units by waiting just a tiny bit, you don't think that's worth it? I think it's very worth it. Units, it takes a lot of effort to get units, man. It ain't easy. I mean, it's easy, but it's time consuming. So keeping up with all that is not easy. Why waste them, you know? GG, you're so effing good looking. Thanks, Tom. Got the Cavalier Completion Bundle and got 6-star Apocalypse and 6-star Nexus off the Cavs. Whoa, and got a 6-star Warlock, dude. Freaking jackpot right there. Congratulations. There's a 4-star Awakening Gem in the objectives. Is there? Okay. Yeah, I wasn't sure if there was one for... Oh, wait, are you talking about objectives outside of the side quest for the month? Or... in the side quest itself? Gee, a 5-star void unawakened. How do you say is the best way to get awakening? Wait, what? Dude, I just answered your question about the awakening gem, man. If you missed it, you're gonna have to go back, dude. I just answered you. You aren't spending your units on anything anyways. Who gives an F if you blow a G? Foolish right there. Absolutely foolish, man. That's the line of thinking that people have when they go broke IRL, man. You think I'm never gonna spend these units? Dude, I'm gonna of course spend these units. Why would I want to just flush them down the toilet? They'll get spent, don't you worry. Gee, which was better, McFabi or Unzo? They're both great, man. Unzo technically got further, but I loved them both. Nice. Who puts Infinity Man in the arena anyway? OBG, today I was checking at the NZXT stream PC due to lack of GPU stock. Seems a great deal since you're getting a 3070. Might be an option for you. Thoughts? I already have a PC case, and the case I have, there's only like 3 cases. Maybe not 3. Maybe that's a slight exaggeration. There's probably 5 or fewer cases in the entire world that can fit where I want this PC to go. So yeah, pre-builts, they're absolutely not an option. I think the value is fine for a lot of the pre-builts these days. You pay a little bit extra, but it's no longer what it used to be, where you used to pay like double the price for you know, what you could pay if you built it yourself. These days it's nowhere near as extreme like that. But because I have something a little bit more, have a little bit more of a custom need, no, I gotta build it myself. She has a win streak of 56 while I struggle to keep a streak of 20. Yeah, it's called the Infinite Streak. If you, I made a video on it. It's kind of old at this point. And honestly, the arenas, they're probably going to be changing in the next 3 to 6 months or something like that. But once you know what to do in the arena, the streak is easy to keep up. You do need to have the right champions. But if you want to know more about it, you could just search Infinite Streak on YouTube. And even though my video is old, the details in there are still good. It's just at the time there's only 2 arenas instead of like the 5 that we have today. You plan on streaming it when you build your PC? No. When I'm putting the PC together? No. No, it just sounds like a whole bunch of extra work right there, man. No, I just want to get it up and running, and yeah. UG, should I take Stealth Spidey to rank 5 as my first rank 5 5-star, or wait? I also have Longshot, Sunspot, and Emma. Hold on. Who do you use the most at rank 4? Whoever you use the most at rank 4 right now, that should be your first rank 5. I'm personally not a big fan of Stealth Spidey, but some people really like Stealth Spidey, so it's kind of up to you. I don't know who I'd go with in your position. I might go... I don't know. Honestly, out of all those, I would either go Sunspot or Wait. But again, that's me personally. Whoever you're using the most at rank 4, just rank them up. Yeah, I also like to play with Colossus because Domino always gets intercepted in her first medium. I'm a noob at playing her, but she's good damage on heavy and special, so I think she will help me. Yeah, dude, definitely. The only thing that could break the infinite streak is Ant-Man. Oh, there's lots of things that could break the infinite streak. Do you ever talk about your thoughts on side events? Yeah, I talked about, like, when I was streaming the side event this last time around, we actually talked pretty deep about side events. We talked about like the history of side events, kind of. Well, not exactly the history, but just like going through some in the past that were good and some that were bad. Anyway, what's the rest of your message here? I'm thinking about trying to come back to the game fresh on a new side event. Well, that's kind of what I'm going to be doing too. Not necessarily coming back to the game since I never left the game, but I'm going to make a new account when the next side event is like really good for it, kind of thing. After I finish the Abyss, at least. If this next month's is good, I'm going to have to pass on it and wait until Abyss is done. But yeah. Who would you want if you don't get Doom? Good question. I don't know who my number 2 is, but I would say Claire would be really good to get. Awakening Sorcerer Supreme wouldn't be bad. Let me pull up MA again real quick here. So yeah, Claire might be number 2. Dragon Man I don't think is in there just yet, right? So I think he is in the feature, this current feature. I mean, there's always Man Thing. Mojo, but these wouldn't really be first picks. Already have Morningstar, so I don't want her. Sasquatch is pretty cool. Yeah, I think Claire is probably number 2 and Sorcerer Supreme is number 3. And if none of those 3 show up, I'm kind of worried. But hopefully I just get Doom, because Doom is like by far number 1. No one else is even close. It's like if I'm naming a top 10, Doom is the first 7 on the list, you know, of the champs that I want. Which means I'm probably not gonna get him. Probably not gonna get him, but hey, man, I gotta go for it. All right, anyway, James Sandoverbuck. Oh, real quick, I should mention about the Abyss crystals before I change the subject here. In the time it takes to finish the Abyss, I might change my mind, especially if I get to open up another 6 Dark Crystal somewhere along the way. That could maybe change my mind on it, but for right now, I am pretty set on Mystic. All right, anyway. BG, any tips on balancing MCOC and life? Life comes first. MCOC comes second, pretty much. I mean, probably not even second, right? If we're talking about anyway, life comes first is the best advice I got, man. You gotta just find the. Don't look at other players' progression. Only care about yourself when it comes to progression, at least. I'm not telling you to be like a selfish player or something like that. But I'm talking about only compare your progression to yourself, kind of thing. Find a good group of people, if your life even allows you to be in an alliance to begin with. And yeah. You can just find a group that progresses at a pace that's comfortable with you, kind of thing. And I don't know, man. I guess that's pretty much it. You just kind of have to feel it out. Balance is one of those things that I feel like a lot of people struggle with finding the right balance. Maybe not even just, I'm not even talking about just MCOC. I'm just talking about just in general, the right balance between like careers and family and, you know, whatever else. You'll hear some of the most successful people in the world sometimes regret how much time they poured into work and things like that. But yeah, man, I would just ignore other people's progression. Or you don't have to ignore it entirely, but just don't compare yourself to other people, kind of thing. Thank you for the buck, dude. What happens when MCOC is life? Then you better get Doom out of a Nexus crystal. No, I don't know, man. I don't even know how to answer that. Hi, BG. How are you? Gorgeous and bold, man. I'm doing good. Hope you are too. MCOC invalids. And over a buck. Saying, hey, BG, I just completed Variant 6 and got rank 4 to 5 Science Gem. Should I use it on Torch or Void? I like using both of them, and both of them are at Sig 80. Thanks. Probably Torch. They're both incredible champions, and it does totally come down to personal preference. There's a little bit of crossover, but not, you know, they do have their own things that they excel at. And because of how annoying certain Mystic champions are in the game, like Mojo and like Doom and Sasquatch, and because of all the new energy damage dealing champions that we have in the game, and that are constantly being rolled out each month, I would, and just because of the nature of how Torch deals his damage compared to Void, I would say you probably want to go with Torch over Void. I think he'll take you further. But they're both great. Like, let me put it this way. I have a 6-star rank 3 Torch. I would love a 6-star rank 3 Void as well to go alongside him. Like, I'm not my Incinerate immune heal reversal needs are not covered alone by Torch. I still want Void. But yeah, man, I would probably say Torch over Void these days. Thank you, dude. James sending over another buck saying, thanks for the tip, Philosopher Grant. No problem, man. And always leave time for Cobra Kai is the last tip I'll give you. Cobra Kai, it's Cobra Kai, life, then MCOC, okay? Do you read Harry Potter? No. I've never read any I've never really read any books. And I've never watched the Harry Potter movie or movies. I know there's a bunch of them. Can you imagine if I only thought there was one Harry Potter movie? Yeah, I've never seen that Harry Potter movie. I don't know how many there are, but I know there's. Let me take a guess. 5 movies. Is there more or less than 5 movies? BG, which path you do next on Abyss? And when will you do it? Tomorrow, doing path 3. And then in roughly 2 weeks, I'll do path 4. Some poop pad is lighting fireworks and scaring my dog. Fireworks, dude. Today? 8? You gotta be kidding me. No way. Dude, I was thinking there was gonna be 6 at most. Like, I was debating guessing 5 or 6, and I was like, nah, there's not gonna be 6. I'll go with 5. No way, dude. What? So hold on, 8 and then 2 spin-offs? Or is that including the spin-offs? That's insane. Thanks. So that's not even including. So technically 10. Holy Jesus, dude. That is nuts. Who have been your worst fights in the Abyss so far? Collector for sure is like the hardest that I've fought. Luke Cage, it's pretty nasty. Green Goblin, also pretty nasty. Thing was interesting. You know, I can't even remember if I uploaded my fights versus thing. Did I? Do you guys remember? Because when I went through thing, I had to ramp up with Sabretooth. And just the ramp up method, it actually wasn't even that bad, I guess. It's just that it took a lot of revives, so I'm counting that as being bad, but it wasn't that bad actually. But fighting thing in general is, you know, he's always a little bit annoying, and he's not just in that one first spot on the easy path. He's at least one other spot on the map. I think I'm gonna be fighting him. Wait, am I gonna be fighting him this next path? I'm not even sure. Hey Brian, I pulled the Sassy from a 5-star. Will be worth ranking for any variants. That's what I'm wanting to start focusing on. You don't really need him for any of the variants. There's like one Iceman in variant 5 that he can be good for if you don't have another counter. He is an XL champion and a decent one at that, so he could be useful for variant 2, but that's not really where I recommend starting out in the variants. You really want to kind of work your way backwards from like 5 and 6 kind of together, and then 3 and 4 together, and then 2, and then 1, roughly in that kind of order. So I've never ever seen the movie, and I know that, Magoo. Wait, what? Harry Potter is the one with the golden ring that makes people invisible, right? Get out of here, man. Can't mess with me. I know that's I know that was Gone with the Wind. I'm just kidding. I know it's Lord of the Rings. UGA, I know Venom is good for variants, but is there any that he really excels in? Tom. He has a special node in variant 2. He is good for fighting a bunch of the nodes in variant 1. But of course only in one of the chapters. He probably doesn't have that big of use in variant 3 or 4, but he's also really good for variant 5 and 6. He's a villain for variant 6. He's a symbiote in variant 5. Like, yeah, he's good for nearly all of them. But yeah, the probably the one where he excels the most, technically, I guess, is the one where he just has a special node that boosts Venom and Venom the Duck. But honestly, variant 2 is that one's kind of a pain though, so I still recommend saving that for later. So is Nemo the one with the wizards in it? No, dude. Nemo's the one that's like, Nemo, I am your father, or something like that. Right, I just finished watching your race. Awesome idea. Can't wait to see a race with Aegon behind the wheel. Ooh, an Aegon race. Maybe. But thank you, dude. PG, who do you think is the most disappointing champion? Oh, most disappointing, huh? I'd have to really think about this one for a while. There's a lot of disappointing champions. Who disappointed me the most? Because disappoint is different than who's the worst champion. Who was I really looking for? You know what? It actually might be Kingpin. Funny enough, he's getting buffed soon. And when Kingpin first came out, he was released with Medusa. And, dude, I was like all in on Kingpin. I thought this guy was going to be so good. A champion that was like suicide friendly, that wasn't a robot. Like, dude, this is going to be so sick. He's going to deal a ton of damage right out of the gate. And when he was released, like, we didn't know from looking at the champion spotlight what the champion's base stats were going to be. And I don't think it was as clear back then that the larger champions just have absolute trash for crit rates. Like these days, not that it's ever like been officially said by Kabam, but generally the XL champions, a lot of them have crappy crit chance and crit damage as well. And yeah, that just totally killed any kind of real damage potential Kingpin had. And I was very disappointed in him. And then I fell in love with Medusa, the champion that I was kind of ignoring in favor of Kingpin, because I thought Kingpin was going to be so incredibly good. There's been a bunch that disappointed over the years, but that's definitely up there for one of the most disappointing. David sent over another buck saying, somehow my mom broke back into the house and made us all some spaghetti. Hey, that's what I ate tonight. I was surprised she made me a bowl after I kicked her out. Did you possibly bribe her with some magical beans I don't know of? Yeah, dude, you gotta... I had to do it, man. I brought her back with the magic beans because you should never hate on moms like that, you know what I mean? Had to be done. And she even made you some spaghetti. Contest Justice. Send over a buck. Saying, who have been your worst fights in Abyss so far? Wait a minute. Contest Justice. I answered that one. Or wait, you have a different message after the super chat. Something something for Tom's message, question mark? Something something for Tom's message, question. What is Tom saying? Son, what does bargain mean? Dad. Well, it means a great deal, actually. No one's laughing at that, Tom. I mean, maybe Contest Justice is if you wanted me to read that, but... Boo! Kieran's... Oh, Kieran, don't laugh. No. Don't encourage him, Kieran. Damn it. This is what happens, guys. I try so hard to tear Tom down, and all you guys are out here just building him up. Just pull the 5-star Wolverine. Is he worth taking to rank 5? In my opinion, no. It's a really cool pull because he's not even in the basic, and of course Wolverine's an iconic character. But in my opinion, no, he's not worth ranking up. The Mutant class is absolutely stacked with significantly more powerful champions than Wolverine. And yeah, I'd maybe use him for some synergies or something like that. Some people do like to use him when making him a horseman with Apocalypse, but I don't see it personally. Like I've never tested them together, so I'm not even like saying I don't see the power or something like that. But I mean I literally don't see people use Wolverine. I see people use everyone but Wolverine in the Mutant class pretty much. So, do you anime? Yeah, I can go Super Saiyan. I'd show you, but saving my energy for a little bit. But no, I don't actually watch anime. Dragon Ball Z was the only one I ever watched. Do you know anything about the Joe Fixit buff? Joe Fixit buff. If there's a Joe Fixit buff coming, please tell me about it. As far as I know, there hasn't been any word of a Joe Fixit buff. If they added Apocalypse in the Abyss Nexus, would you go for him or Doom? Doom. Apocalypse is really cool, but Doom is next level insane, and he has some of the highest prestige possible. Taters used Wolverine incursions today. Made him a horseman for a room or two. Damn it. I've instantly been proven wrong. Damn you, Taters. Yeah, I know Taters took him up to rank 5 recently, but I still, it's for a room or two. Meh. I consider incursions a real game mode, you know. It's not quite as important as something like Alliance War or something like that, but I still rank for incursions, things like that. So if Wolverine ended up being really good in incursions, I would eat those words. But until I see someone really push the limits in incursions with Wolverine, meh. Oh, Bert's saying Horseman will always a beast. Use them all over the place in 7.1. Interesting. Are you doing the next Abyss run in, let's say, about 15 hours from now? I'll be in the Abyss. PG, would you like to see from a Sentry buff? Oh, I don't know, dude. That one, Sentry needs a lot of love. I'd have to really sit down and think that one out. Couldn't even tell you off the top of my head what I want to see. Maximus! What's up, buddy? 705 saying tweeters, non-believer. Oh, man. Is this going to be Wolverine? Oh, man. I've been busted. Got the Apocalypse Wolverine Professor X team going here. Nice, dude. Oh, speaking of, I got to go check on AQ. Mike probably didn't wait for me. He's probably cleared without me, but listen, man, Wolverine is cool. I like Wolverine, but I don't know. There's so many good mutants. He's the type of champ where I will never, like, I only started talking trash about Wolverine because I was asked if you know, someone just got him and asked if they should rank him up. But if someone just ranked Wolverine up and wasn't asking for advice about it, I'd be like, cool. But when it comes to advice, no, I wouldn't do it, at least. And if I wouldn't do it, then that's kind of what I have to say. So, but you don't need my approval for a rank up, is the good news. No one needs anyone's approval for a rank up. There are your resources. Do with them what you will. Is APOC hitting the basic pool soon? Kind of. In like 3 days, I believe, for 5-star and lower. And then for the 6-star, still not for a bit here. Oh, super bleed, insane regen. It's not enough to sell it for me. I think they're going to get rid of Lynx and AQ now that they tossed them from Alliance War. I don't think so. I think they can justify... I mean, I'm putting words in Kabam's mouth here. They didn't say anything outside of what was in the post, which was just a very short little blurb about it. But here's what I would guess. Because there's so much coordination required in Alliance War at the higher levels, the linked nodes, it probably just added an extra layer of coordination that wasn't necessary. That's how it felt for me, at least. It felt like it just brought down the game mode. Honestly, I still would have preferred leaving the linked nodes in there and just giving us boosts that last the entire duration of war. I wouldn't have minded that. But again, this is like second best thing that I could have asked for war. But for Alliance Quest, it's a bit different. There's still coordination required in Alliance Quest, but it's more of like you set up, you know, you kind of assign paths, and this is only for the higher level maps even, but you know, you get everyone assigned to a path, and then they're good for months on end, you know, whereas Alliance War, like, dude, every single war, the officers sit down and put a lot of time and effort into figuring out who's taking which fights and stuff. Let me check on AQ. Bavaria sending over a buck. Thank you, dude. And it looks like Mike didn't wait for me. He's already done with his fights. I tried to clear the one fight early for him, at least. So he only went through one linked node. Okay, Bavaria. For completion of Act 6, last 4 chapters, take 6-star Colossus to rank 2 or Clairvoyant. Ooh, boy, oh boy. 2 really good champions for questing. Are both awakened? Well, so Claire, I would say, absolutely does not need to be awakened. Colossus can be played unawakened, but he certainly benefits from his awakening ability a good bit. So, if Colossus is unawakened, I would for sure say go with Claire. Even if Colossus is awakened, it's a bit of a toss-up. Both awakened. Okay. Alright. As much as I'm happy for them both to be awakened, I was kind of hoping to skate out of here with an easy answer. But alright, let me think about it for a second here. So, completion of Act 6, last 4 chapters. You know, I'd probably say Colossus. I actually used Colossus and Claire versus the Grandmaster, and I found it to be easier with Colossus. And for that reason alone, the Grandmaster, he's a big dude. It's a really tough fight. And I don't know what your game plan is for taking him down, but personally I found Colossus to be incredible for it. I managed to one-shot him with Colossus on my final attempt in there. Which, you know, there's tons of videos out there of people one-shotting the Grandmaster, but usually it's after people have a lot of experience with the fight and stuff like that, but managed to get it done with Colossus on only my 6th run at it, so he's really good for that fight. That said, you could go with either. If you had a preference for one over the other, you could certainly go with either and be fine. He's gonna use Corvus for Grandmaster. Corvus. Not familiar with the champ. No, I'm just kidding. How does Corvus do against the Grandmaster? I don't even know, to be honest. If you're running suicides, which I imagine you are if you're using Corvus, maybe you would want to go with Claire. Oh man, this is tough. It's such a tough decision between the two because they're both so good. Yeah, well, like I said, in my opinion, I found Colossus to be really good, so that's who I'd recommend. If you are... Oh, Legacy set a record with Corvus? Oh, I guess he's good then. Yeah, if you're comfortable with Corvus for the Grandmaster and you're running suicides, maybe you should go Claire then. Crap. Oh no. That was going to be so much damage on the L2 there. I'm getting to pop her pustules and furies and get all my power back. Guess it wasn't that bad. Alright, Hella. Get out of my face. Yeah, I guess with Suicides on, I feel like maybe that gives the nod to Claire. But you can go either way, for real. Good evening, BG. If you make another longshot style video, I think that Cosmic Ghost Rider would be a pretty big hit. Are you saying that just because you want to see it, or do you think a lot of people would actually want to see it? Because I don't know, man. Cosmic Ghost Rider, there's a lot of content out there about him already. I don't know if there's any content with his like origin stories. I mean, from like an MCOC perspective, tied into abilities and things like that. There might be already. But I don't know. I feel like Cosmic Ghost Rider, people just want to see things blow up with the champ. It could be right. It could be right that a lot of people would be into it, but when it like, I wish there was time that I could make a video like that for every champ, but I mean, I've literally made one at this point, you know, just to show like it takes a lot of effort, and I really want to make another one here, but I feel like I have to pick like the perfect champion to do it with in order to try to get some amount of views back for the effort that goes into it. Like, I don't care about views a ton, but I have to care about them a bit. Dark Stank Dungeons, sent it over 5. Thank you, dude, saying, I'm so frustrated. I cannot beat Act 5, Chapter 2.5. Been stuck there for too long. I don't know what to do. Makes me want to quit. SMH. 5.2.5. That's Bane, right? It's interesting. I mean, Bane's difficult to deal with, but normally people get stuck on the Masochism quest. Just let me know if that's correct. If you are on the Bane quest, and I could try to offer some Bane tips. There's also like I can offer tips, but then there's also a good video. Why did I throw a special too? Poison immune. There's a good video that Dave put out about Bane over on the Dork Lessons channel that might be able to help you just visualize the concepts a bit. But the way I originally got through Bane was I would literally just practice the quest for like 5 minutes a day, just playing hot potato with that node, man. I would go in every day. It'd only take 5 minutes to burn through all of my champions. I had no intentions of clearing the quest. Yes, it's Bane. Okay, so we are talking Bane here. You might want to do something like that, where you're literally just like practicing a little bit. Practice slowing down your combos, just to give yourself a little bit more time on the clock to transfer over that Bane, you know. Practice stalling, like before they get a bar of power, so that they can't use a special. Because here's the thing: if they have the ability to throw a special when you need to transfer Bane, they could throw the special, and then you're basically locked up. Like you won't be able to like you have to sit there eating the Bane damage during the opponent's special animation. So it can be good to try to make the transfers happen before you give them a bar of power, and then when you transfer Bane back over to them, start baiting that special out early, real early on, so that, like I said, while the animation's going, you can like the Bane is on them kind of thing. What other tips do I have off the top of my head? Champions with regeneration are good for that quest too, because no matter what, you're going to be taking some amount of damage. Power control can sometimes be good. Just like I said, keeping their power down is nice. When you parry stun, you can just stall until the stun is like closer to being up instead of comboing right away. That'll give you an extra second or so to kind of help with your timings. You don't always need to do that, but if that extra time will allow you to get Bane off, it's sometimes helpful. I think those are the big tips I have. Like I said, check out the Dork Lessons video on it. That will help you to visualize some of these things. And yeah, man, it's a tough quest. You could always just go back to it as well when you have maybe an additional rank up or two. Make things a little bit easier for you. But yeah, good luck, dude. Good luck, man. JD Kegerice? I probably butchered your last name. So sorry about that. But dude, thank you very much for the 2. Appreciate it. JD saying Aegon versus Mutant Aegon for the video style that is the race. I could do that. I do have Mutant Aegon. I've never played a single fight with him. I think I'm the only person who finally makes a video on the CCP that isn't even with the CCP champions. Just playing with champions that I have on the live servers, but unable to do a rank up. Anyway, I'll keep that in mind. I don't know if I'll be able to do that before, because eventually, like the new champions, they get erased off of the beta server. Because every once in a while, what happens is like the beta server makes a copy of everything that we have on the live server, and whenever they do that, it kind of, you know, erases like the champs that we've been given for testing. So yeah, I might as well do the alpha arena. Could use some tier 1 alphas, sure. Let's do it up. Scotty Lang sending over a buck. Thank you, Scotty. Ooh, with an actual previous message. Saying I used Vision Arcus' Special 3 earlier today, and his giant hand was all black. Wait, what? His giant Smash Bros. Final boss hand? That's weird. That's very weird. Interesting. What is BG? Why is BG? Say what? What's up, Carl? Is there a contest champion wiki to look up things like the origins of Boo, take a lap, bald caps, and the time you lived under sea and shed? Not that I'm aware of, no. This is just, I mean, I haven't written my autobiography yet, so until that happens. BG, do you think you can keep your Twitter open for the next 10 minutes? I'm planning on tagging you in something. You just have to put another message when you actually tag me, dude. I get tweets all the time, and I try to like stay focused on the chat until someone asks me to go to Twitter, because otherwise I'm just looking in. I'm already looking in 2 different places at a time here. I can't do 3 unless asked to. Twin the Myth sending over a buck with no message, but dude, thank you very much for the buck. Appreciate it, man. Where is BG? Where in the world is... Insert robot voice right here saying BG. Just subbed? Thanks, man. That was supposed to say what is up? Oh, okay. Gotcha, Carl. Who do you think is the best mutant, BG? I think it's a silly question. The best mutant is whatever one fits the node and champion combo that Kabam gives you. Sometimes that'll be Magneto, sometimes that'll be Namor, sometimes it'll be Omega Red. Actually, my answer is just Omega Red. I still think he's the best. But still, it's no point in debating. It's all about bringing the right champion to get the job done. Alright, does Human Torch need to be awakened to be useful? Nope. Not at all. Human Torch has one of the most useless awaken abilities in the entire game. There are some situations, like the Abyss, where it really comes in handy to have Torch Awakened. But for most situations, well, let me explain what his Awakened ability does. So you have one pre-fight ability per quest, and that's your Flame On ability. And normally you save that for, like, you know, whatever the hardest opponent that you're gonna come across in the quest. Usually it's a boss, or maybe there's like an Ebony Maw along the way, and you're like, ah, God, I hate this guy. Let me just Flame On. So what his Awakened ability does is when that ability is on cooldown, each fight will give you a chance to regain that pre-fight ability to Flame On again. But it's not a guarantee. So usually you just have to save that ability for that one fight anyway, and that's it. So even if he's awakened, you'll mostly still find yourself saving him for that one fight that you really need it, and you're not going to get the Flame On ability to happen more than once in that quest anyway. Like I said, there are exceptions, the Abyss being a gigantic exception to that. But yeah. Obviously, PG thinks Wolverine is the best mutant beyond God Tier mutant. Yeah, totally. Brian, can you stare lovingly at your unmoving Twitter account whilst neglecting chat and arena for the next 3 to 5 days, please? I can do that. Brian, is this 225 because of me? Please tell me it is, even if it isn't. Super Dirty Pickle, of course it is. Oh wait, you just sent over a super chat too. Second last, do it, don't toy with my emotions. Oh, well I think, yeah, I just read that. Thanks for the 2, dude. But yeah, I read that before I saw the super chat come in. Bossy boots, aren't we, Maximus? Oh, Pixie Belle. BG, do you know what happened to the new Scarlet Witch? I imagine the new Scarlet Witch is still coming, but I don't know, man. They started. Oh, this game is lagging like crazy. I'm just gonna restart it. They started teasing her really early. But no, I don't know. I don't know if she was actually planned to come out, or if they just included her because they needed another champ for the month, but she was not intended to be released yet or something. I don't know. What's the Abyss Nexus plan upon completion? Mystic. Looking for Doom. Really looking for Doom. We were kind of just talking about that a little while ago. If I don't land Doom, Claire's probably second choice, and then Sorcerer Supreme is third. But they are a distant second and third. I really want Doom. Corey sent it over 5. Thank you, dude. Saying exactly what Torch says in the comics. Oh gosh, I hate this guy. Flame On. Also, what the hell is up, BG? That's, of course that's what he says. Where do you think I got that from? Actually, he says it more like Goofy. Oh, gore. Actually, I can't do a Goofy impression, but you know. Christopher Cordova sent 05. Thanks, dude. Saying, BG, I'm drunk and miss my girlfriend. Excited for your Abyss runs. Any update on that 6-star Aegon? He's probably not going to get ranked. It would have been cool. It would have been great to pull that 6-star Aegon before the 5-star. But I don't think I need the additional firepower to get through Abyss. And if I had more than one skill catalyst, I probably would just do it. But we've got skill champion reworks coming. We don't know what Kingpin's prestige is going to look like. Even after we see the spotlight, we need like Aunt May to be updated to see like low sig level prestige, because mine's at sig 40. So I might be ranking up Kingpin, we'll see. Or yeah, just saving it for the future. But he's not going to get ranked up. I'm 99% certain that Like, I'm sure, actually, let me say this. I'm sure I will rank up Aegon at some point, the 6-star version. So it's still really great that I got him. But, just weird timing, and yeah, I'm not going to rank him up right now. Bavaria. Send it over 50. Dude. Thank you so much, man. Saying, what's the history of the slap? I must know. Okay. So someone actually found the live stream of the first slap, and it wasn't the slap that it is today. Basically, like whenever I first put up the big D for the night, I guess I always just used to say, like, let me hit you with the big D kind of thing, you know? And then at some point it just turned to slapping people with big D's, and because it's kind of a silly thing, I only wanted to do it like once, and not like every time I updated the D, you know? And then I don't know, at some point I was just like, all right, well, if I'm only gonna do it once, I'll do it for the first person of the night, and that's it. The first person gets the slap, regardless of amount or anything like that. Amount doesn't matter, just whoever the first person is. And then yeah, and then I started slapping people with my big D. That's about it, man. That's pretty much it. I don't remember the video or the stream that the person first found it. Like, nothing eventful happened. It really was just kind of a natural from let me hit you with a big old D to slapping people, basically. So but dude, thank you very much for the 50. That is super generous of you. Usually, won't Aegon make a difference in your prestige? Yeah, but I think Kingpin will make more of a difference. So I'll be like shooting myself in the foot for you know, doing a rank up that'll help me more in prestige for like the next couple weeks or something. Like, actually, I mean, we could look at it right now and like see if Kingpin, even if his prestige does not move, I wonder if his is higher because he's at Sig 40. Let's see. I looked at this recently, but I can't remember. 6-star, rank 3. Alright, so Aegon at Sig 20 is not high at all. 10,893. And I can't give him Sig stones. Let me see. Kingpin. No. Kingpin at Sig 40 is actually not higher even. Oh, Kingpin, you pathetic yet beautiful man, you. He might get updated though, because like, look at this. So if we rank by like top, actually, let's show all classes. So sorting by Sig 20s, look at who's on top. 2 champions that just recently got reworked. The highest being Gambit, the second highest being the new, well, not exactly new Daredevil, but kind of new Daredevil. So yeah, like, it's certainly no guarantee that Kingpin's gonna get updated, but we'll have to wait and see. It's not a meaningful enough jump up. What about the origin of dearest Marvel champions? The first couple of times I went live, well, first off, like, I didn't even use Twitter before. I was like very anti-social media just in general. I didn't want to. I mean, I still don't really like social media too much. I don't use Facebook or Instagram or anything like that. Twitter, I actually like Twitter. I like that it's like you just keep it short and sweet and that's it. Very easy to just like share a picture. It works out really well for this game. But even, I think even after however much time goes by, like life after MCOC. I think I'm gonna keep using Twitter. But anyway, actually, if you guys remember Adora, who was one of the community managers for this game, at the first meetup, she convinced me to use Twitter. I don't even remember what she said. It was kind of just one of those, like, you're not using Twitter? What is wrong with you type of thing. And I was just like, oh, I do that? And then, yeah, I was really like, yeah, people, the YouTube notifications don't go out half the time. Let me use Twitter. Anyway, the first few times that I did use it, I was just like, hey, I'm live, and put a link out. And I was like, that's kind of boring. So then I just started asking, questions at first. I'd be like, dear Marvel Champions, what's your, who do you like more, Mario or Sonic or something like that? And then, yeah, eventually evolved to just, well, that's what I do every night. I feel like it's a good way to differentiate, like, going live tweets versus just other tweets. Just started out as dearest Marvel Champions, so. Anyway, Maximus sent over 5 saying, my fat chunk barn kitty is about 30 pounds of stripy orange razor-coated furry death right now. Whoa. Kind of scared not to pet him at this point. Dude, 30 pounds. That's a big kitty, man. That is a big kitty. Yeah, you better pet that cat, man. £30. I wonder, my buddy, he just got a kitten that's not really a kitten anymore. Cat is freaking huge. I wonder how much his cat weighs. Mario, that was their response too. GG, why can't you give him skill stones? And can we see how your 6-star sig stones are looking? You can sort of see them, yeah. I can go to my inventory, but I also have unopened sig stone crystals. I think right now I have about 150 of them. Maybe 140 and then plus 10 when I complete the cap for the month. I think that's what it is. Anyway, the reason why I can't give him sig stones is because I don't get sig stones, man. I need to save every last sig stone for the the 5 champions that I want to commit to for prestige purposes. They get 100% of the sig stones for that class type. And for skill, I have an unawakened Thor Ragnarok that, fingers crossed, I can awaken that dude and I would rank 3 him instantly. I wouldn't think twice about it at all. Garbage champion, but he's got stellar prestige. My one concern about taking him up, and my one and only concern about taking him up, is that he's been a high prestige champion for a long time now. At one point in time, he was the king. And I feel like we're due for more champions to get released that are higher prestige. Maybe not to take over like Silver Surfer and Doom, but more in that territory. And yeah, it's possible that a skill champion would come out even higher than Thor Ragnarok's. But anyway, here's my sig stones. I have 6 for for Mystic. I've got 4 for Science, 7 for Skill, 3 for Mutant, and 5 for Tech, and 5 for Cosmic. So, and like I said, I think I have 150. Actually, let's not even think. Let's go look. Let's see. It's like a bluish crystal. Here we go. Okay, so right, 140 plus I have 10 waiting for me from 100% clearing the cav, so 150. And let's divide that by 6. So on average, I'm going to get 25 of each class type. God, it's kind of a depressing number. Of course, I'll get more from the Abyss as well. But let's figure out after, like, post Abyss. Let's figure out where that puts me. So there's 20 in each of these, right? Okay, yeah, so 40 and then 50 here. So let's recalculate this. The 150 in my inventory plus you know, Cav. Plus 90 from Abyss. So 240 divided by 6, which puts it to an average of 46 stones that I'll have for each class type. So I'll have less than 50 of each class type on average, because I don't have double digits of any of the class types currently. Right? I don't think I do. No, I don't. So I'll have less than 50 of each class type. Then I've got 50 of these generics plus another 25 here. And yeah, I'll have to think about what I want to do with those. They'll probably just have to get fed into Doom, but I'll think a little bit more carefully about the generics. Let's see what I need to do with those, but I'm not going to be able to get a champion of Sig 200. If I picked up both of the Cyber Monday deals that I skipped out on, would I be able to? It was what, like 60 and then 35? The two that I skipped out on, were those all generics though? I don't know. In any case, man, Sig stones. Am I right? Usually I had my first stream today over on Twitch. Carl, they linked it in the Alliance chat. I didn't know that was your first one, man. I should have clicked that link. I was working on stupid emojis at the time. Should have popped in. And I won my first match in the 4 Loki Sabotage tourney. Nice, dude. My opponent had never played Incursions before. Dang, man. But I'll take it. The win it was super fun. That's cool, dude. That's a rough tourney for your first time playing Incursions ever. Doing the Sabotage tourney, holy crap. Less tangent and last Magoo. First off, Hunter, you know there's going to be more tangent if anything. What is your last? Where have I been the last 20 minutes? Check Twitter. Okay. I see the center's also saying check Twitter. Let's see what we got from both of you here. Okay, I see Hunter's first. Someone asked for an anime Magoo, so here you go. This is actually just a lemon head candy, dude. A lemon head candy with glasses. I look delicious. All right, let me see where the other one is. Oh, is yours? You don't have the same name on Twitter, right? But this must be yours. What is this? About a week ago, hit his 4-year anniversary on the YouTube platform. So to express my gratitude, I made this. It's really cool. I gotta tell you though, I think I've been on YouTube for more than 4 years. I don't think it was a week ago. I think I started sometime in like April, I want to say. I think I might be coming up on my 5-year mark or something like that. But it's cool, dude. It's pretty sweet. I like it. Definitely cool, dude. I dig it. I honestly don't know when my first video was. Hold on, let me see. Can I find that real quick? Oldest. Okay, first video. Oh man. First video, yeah, May 22nd, 2016. I'm laughing because back then there was so few likes on any of the videos that I were just liking my own videos. It's like, please, I just want one to show up. I just want there to be one like. But yeah, May 26, 2016. So almost the 5-year mark. We'll call that the 5-year video. The one that you made, or the 5-year special effects, or whatever it's called. But it's cool, man. It's cool. Thank you, dude. I feel that. Yeah, dude, when you're starting out, it's rough, man. I had 30 views on the video, and that's only because I refreshed the page 30 times. I was the only person that saw it, you know? But hey, man, if you don't get discouraged, like, it eventually people find your content, and yeah. You had hair back then? People probably thought I had hair back then because I didn't have a face cam. My face reveal, some of you guys, actually most people in here probably won't remember this or won't know this. But my face reveal was actually on Seaton's channel. Live from Comic-Con. This was back before Comic-Con was like known as the big MCOC meetup spot. There were no other YouTubers there, really. No one knew that I was a YouTuber. Like I said, no one had ever seen my face before. I never talked to any of the Kabam people before then or anything like that. But you know, and this was back when Seaton was kind of just starting out as well. We were both kind of just starting out, and I didn't even think I was gonna go. I remember, like, he hit me up and he was like, "Hey, dude, you going to Comic-Con? You want to do a little collab type thing?" And I was like, "I don't even think I'm going, man." And then I sent him a message, probably only like a day or two before, and I was like, "You know what, dude? F it, I'm going." I was like too scared to go, man. You know, I'm a shy person, man. A shy boy. Didn't want to be around hundreds of thousands of people at Comic-Con. But all right, EZ sent it over a $1.50 with a slice of cake, saying, "Okay, Brian, assuming the best case scenario, you finish Abyss, pull Doom, help your prestige, etc., what becomes your in-game goal at that point?" EZ, I like that you think that I achieved my goal by completing Abyss. Because that's like step 1 towards completing my goal, dude. That is step 1. Like, I was just going through the SIGs, man. I will have no SIG stones. Like, I'm still gonna have to fight every step of the way to try to increase my prestige somehow. And I don't know exactly how I'm gonna do that. I tried doing a Legends run in Act 7. I honestly think I failed, but I don't know. I don't know if I would do another one. Kind of just keep expanding my roster so that eventually when a 6-star arena comes out, I can grind and maybe double grind for a 6-star champion. That would help my prestige. I don't know. There's always more content getting made, and just prepping for like the next Abyss where I want to be one of the first people to go through it and fully explore and things like that. But yeah, this is literally step one in the road to recovery of prestige, I would say. So the goal is not going to be complete. Far from it. All right, everyone has been saying the naughty S word. I checked the weather and it's true. Here? I was just talking to a certain someone today back in Jersey, and they said they were getting snow, but... Does White Mag's ability accuracy synergy for metal champs improve Morningstar's lifesteal noticeably in incursions? Great question. I don't know. Probably not noticeably. I mean, I'm sure it helps, but probably isn't too big of a deal. But the thing about Morningstar is her healing is already pretty good, so any boost to it, it's probably just like an 8% increase to her healing or something like that. I don't know if that math checks out. But yeah, that's what I would assume it would be. Just an 8% increase. Please don't even use your special. Please don't even use your special. Thank you. One more time, please. Good enough. Sweet. All right, James. Sending over a buck. Thank you, James. Saying back when Seaton and Brian weren't mortal enemies. Yes. In the before land. That was before I even moved into his basement. That's when he was still living in his room. Before he moved to the shed. And then, of course, as soon as there was an opening in the basement of the shed, I was like, yeah, dude, get me in there. Sure. Like, of course, yeah, I could run the bald cap company from your basement, yeah. And that's where that got started. And then, well, you guys know the rest. Ugh. I love snow. Miss Colorado terribly. I like snow too. I see Laura's comment. Don't listen to her. That doesn't surprise me. You really are messed up in the head. Oh man, don't listen to her. Snow is awesome. Sometimes. Depending. Figured it'd be like a 50% increase since it starts at 20 and we go up to 30. Oh wait, it's 8% attack, 10% ability accuracy, huh? I don't think it's additive though. If it was additive, then we would see champions cap out and have 100% ability accuracy. This is always one of those mysteries. It's one of the things that I don't know if anyone has ever gotten to the bottom of it, exactly how it's calculated, abilities like this. But yeah, I would think that it would take like 20% and then multiply basically like 1.08, you know? So it would take it up to like 21.6% up from 20% or something like that. But again, I don't even know if that's right. Maybe, or wait, I did 8 again. Damn it, dude. Why do I keep doing that? Well, basically 22% then. Up from 20%. But it could be 30. Again, we don't really know. But that would be my best guess at least. Takes it from 20 to 22%. But like I said, hey, that's still a 10% increase. And when it's, you know, on top of an ability that's really good. Like worst case scenario, 10% is nice. Moved to Seattle, they said. Doesn't snow, they said. It's been record snowfalls each year we have been here. Don't tell Abdo, he's gonna blame us again. Is Abdo in here? Ah, crap, Abdo is in here. Howdy, guys. Hey, Abdo. What's up, dude? Hey. What will be the new characters for February? I don't know if we know it yet. Have they... Do we know? Even if we knew in the content creator program, I wouldn't be able to say it, but I don't even think that we know in the CCP yet. I don't even think they shared that info with the content creators, so it's... Who am I kidding? I'm Mr. Magoo it. For all I know, that information's been available on the forums for like 3 weeks. But as far as I know, I don't know which characters are coming next month. James sending over another buck. Saying, my name is Brian Grant, and I despise... What? Are you just trying to get me to say your last message so that you can make a clip of it and send it to Sean, you bastard? Oh, man. Screw it. I'm going to say it anyway. My name is Brian Grant, and I despise... No, I'm not going to say it. Thank you, dude. Brian is the worst person to ask. This is true. Yeah. I love when you go full Magoo. Oh, man. No, dude. Never go full Magoo. Although, I do that sometimes. Is Ultron usable? How good is he? Usable? Yes. At one point in time, he was one of my favorite champs in the game. That said, by today's standards, when comparing him to the majority of the champions that have been released in the past 2 to 3 years, he doesn't look very strong in comparison. And yeah, you'll mostly have better times playing other champs. But he's still usable. I used him all the way through like Act 5 as one of my main champions. Talking 4-star here. I remember living in New Jersey. It was minus 19 Fahrenheit, and I got windburn up my nose just breathing. Yeah, I always wondered, because there's places that are like way colder, but Jersey, I mean, for us it felt really cold at least. But how do you even breathe in like Alaska, you know? Seeing you bastard is what I heard. Oh my god. Colorado is weird. It's cold, but you're closer to the sun. So it doesn't feel cold. I've only been to Colorado a few times, but one day I want to go skiing there. Really bad. The only times I went to Colorado were for stupid work conferences. Ugh. Never got to have any fun there. What's funny is like, you know, I mean, I had the same job for nearly 10 years. It was like 9 years and 10 months or something like that, right? So for like 10 years, had the same job. I worked for the same boss in slightly different roles, but always working for the same boss. And I mean, he's an alright guy. You know, I didn't hate him, but I hated some of the things he did, of course, you know. And there was like 3 of us that were going to this one conference. And I thought for the most part I could avoid him. I thought I could do a good job avoiding him, and I for the most part I did. You know, I would like try to show up to some of the conferences a little bit late, like sneak in, you know, grab a seat in the back, or sometimes get there extra early and get a good spot in the front type of thing. But the final day, The final day, he was like asking like, oh, so what flight did you get going back home? And I told him what flight I had, and he was like, oh, I'm on the same one. And I was like, ah, crap. All right, well, that's fine. It was, we're flying like Southwestern or whatever, so you get to pick your own seat. And I was like, ah, cool, I'll just pick my own seat, it's fine. And then he was like, you get, you know, getting in, I don't even know if there was Ubers. Yeah, there must have been Uber at the time. This wasn't that long ago. But anyway, like getting a taxi back to the airport or something like that. I was like, no, I rented a car. He was like, oh, okay, cool. You could drive me back too. And I was like, oh, no. It was like an hour. The place we were staying at was like an hour and change away from the airport. And then when we got to the airport, our flight was delayed for like 3 hours. And I was like, oh, God. Because we were sitting next to each other in the airport too. And at some point, I just got up and just pretended like, yeah, I'm just gonna go get I'm gonna go get a snack or something like that. He was like, you want me to watch your luggage? And I was like, oh no, I'll just take it with me. It's cool. And I just never went back. And the airport that I was in, it had like some like upper level seating, and I literally just sat up there, and I just watched my boss to make sure that he didn't look back to see where I was. And then when our flight finally was boarding, like I said, it was Southwestern, so you get to pick your own seat. And he got on before me, and it was very awkward when he was like, "Hey, you want to sit here next to me?" And I was like, no, I want a window seat, you know. It's just no, dude. We just spent the past like 3 days together. Like I say, he wasn't that bad of a dude or anything like that, but you know, it's not really what you want to do. Spend all week working with some, and then like the weekend when the conference is too. Anyway, long tangent over. Contest Justice sent in over 5. Thank you, dude, saying loving the throwback stream. Very meta. By the way, is there a way to donate in Canadian currency? Can't get enough of those loonies and toonies. Maybe with like a VPN or something like that. But outside of living in Canada, that's all I could really think of. But thank you, dude. I appreciate the 5, man. Thank you very much. The loonies and the toonies. I'm so glad you don't work there anymore. Me too. Can I just say thank you to all of you guys again from the bottom of my heart? Seriously. Like, oh man, I really did not enjoy that job. It's only possible that I am not working there because of you guys. James sent over another buck saying, you missed my last, sent you money and everything. What? Didn't I read your last? Yeah, I did read your last. Your last one was you trying to get me to talk about Seaton, basically, and his tier lists. I read it, but I ain't reading it. You know? I commented about it for like a good 5 minutes. But I ain't reading it, how you wrote it. You could keep your buck, man. I ain't spreading the hate. But thank you, dude. Karama 3113 sent over to saying, hey BG, please check Twitter at Ford Trevor. Okay. Let me see. What do we got here? This is typical North Dakota winter weather. It's colder than a witch's tit in a brass bra, standing under Niagara Falls in the dead of winter. Jeez, dude. Yeah. This doesn't look good. I'm trying to think. Laura, did we drive through North Dakota or was it South Dakota? We went through. I remember driving through and it was... Was that where it was super windy? Both? Okay, I kind of thought it was both, but I wasn't sure. But was that where it was super windy? Because the wind, that's what really gets you, man. When it's cold out, when there's a wind, like, oh. That's the last thing you want. Montana? Oh, that's right. Montana was the worst because they had to shut down some of the roads because of the wind. And then we had to make like a bigger detour, which cost us some time. And yeah, still super windy. That was the worst. Come on, 225. Show me the units. OBG, if I recall correctly, you said you live in Washington. I do, yep. Where in Washington do you live? I live in Tack, by the way. My exact address is... No, I'm just kidding. I mean, I don't want to say the exact address, but yeah, we're right in the Seattle area, man. But yeah, try to keep the exact specifics a little bit private. Some people know, but... Lazarnian, dude! What? At least you waited till the end of the stream to shatter my freaking knees, dude. The last second Lazarnian special. At least there was a message. I checked this time, no message, but at least there was a message tonight. It just happened to be like an hour ago or something. But last freaking Zarnian. My knees. Last Zarnian, thank you, dude. One of the most generous dudes ever right here, man. Last frickin' Zarnian. Generous in the shattering of knees. But at least there's been enough money sent over to buy replacement knees. So it's good. That's sorry you have to pay for his funeral. There's gonna be a time we won't be able to repair his knees. Oh, man. Yeah, last Zarnian. Thank you, dude. Did Abdo say he was... Abdo, you're in here still, right? Are you streaming tonight? Are you already on, but in the chat because you sensed the last Zarnian special? And we're like, oh, I gotta see that. No, I don't see you on at the moment. Not tonight. My game won't update until I delete some vids. Ah, okay. Game won't update. You need to update the game? Wait, what? Jared Vincent sent over to saying, see you tomorrow for that Abyss run. Oh, yeah. The old Abyss run. Jared, thank you, dude. Yeah. So, tomorrow, guys. It's 1 p.m. Pacific-ish. That I'll be starting, which is in about 13 hours and 43 minutes. If I did the math right on that. Yeah, about 13 hours and 43 minutes. So whatever time zone you're in. Did I already pass the egg? There you are, my beautiful. My precious. My egg. But yeah, Jared, thank you again. And shout out to Last Frickin' Zarnian for being tonight's biggest D, man. Seriously, Last Zarnian, thank you again, dude. And I'm out of space on my phone from stupid war vids, etc. And the game is forcing an update before I can play. Yeah, it's really bizarre. Did anyone else have to update today? Maybe it happened in the background without me realizing it. But anyway. Yeah, thank you to everyone else. It was a fun stream as always. And thank you for all the support, guys. I'll see you tomorrow in the Abyss. Tomorrow should be one of the easier paths. I say that now, but I probably am gonna regret saying that because I'm probably gonna get my ass kicked. But I'm looking forward to it anyway. All right, I'll see you guys tomorrow though. Good night, everybody.